We all know these, don't we? Lamb, if you've never seen, the skies ain't blue, the grass ain't green. It hasn't got that Mayfair touch, but that don't matter very much. We play the Lambeth way, not like you, but a bit more gay. And when we have a lot of fun, oh boy, you know this one. Anytime you're Lambeth way, any evening, any day, you'll find us all. What do you find us? Boy, every little Lambeth girl with a little Lambeth pearl, you'll find us all. What do you find us? You've got this, guys. Everything free and easy. Do as you know, well pleasing. Why don't you make your way there? Go there, stay there. Once you get down Lambeth Way, any evening, any day, you'll find us all doing the Lambeth Walk. Oi! Get some swaying going. Hopefully you've all had a few hugs this week. Come and make eyes at me down at the old ball and push. Da 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 da. Come, drink some port wine with me down at the old ball and push. Hear the little German band. Da 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 da. Just let me hold your hand, dear. Do, come and have a drink or two down at the old ball and push. Janice is watching just over the other side of the railway line here in Tunbridge. Nice to see all the regulars in. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. They fly so high, nearly reach the sky. Then, like my dream, they fade and die. Fortune's always hiding. I've looked everywhere. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. And as you all probably realised, Facebook has returned to having the setting where I can flip the camera. So we're back to normal view this week. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle made for two. You know the drill, let's all go down the Strand. Let's all go down the Strand. I'll be leader, you can march behind. Come with me, see what we can find. Let's all go down the Strand. Oh, what a happy band, you've got it down. That's the place of fun and noise, all amongst the girls and boys. And let's all go down the Strand. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner, but I love London so. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner and I think of her wherever I go. I get a funny feeling inside of me, just walking up and down. Big finish then. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner and I love London town. There we go. Give yourselves a round of applause. Sing along. It's nice to see you. Welcome on a Thursday evening to this Carradine's Cockney Sing Along live here on Facebook, as we have been for 50-something weeks. I've lost track.
Oh, it's more than a year.
It's more than a year. We gave up counting about 8 weeks ago. I think it's week 58 or 59 this week. There we go. Hope you're all doing well. Nice to see all the regulars watching. And as I said, hello. If you're a newbie, let us know. And let us know where you came from. Who told you about this to get you involved? As usual, my beautiful wife Faye is working in the comments this evening. Hello, Faye.
Good evening.
And Andrew's doing some drawing up here on the. Oh, not anymore. I'm just giving up on the drawing this evening. So he's going to go to bed because he's heard all this stuff. Oh, in our bed. He's heard this all before. There we go. So, as I said, I hope you're all well. I had a gig today. I was out and about. It was quite scary. I had to get the train into London. Well, into Waterloo East, and then went across to Waterloo, and then out to Twickenham to the Raw Variety Charities care home, Brinsworth House. Fantastic care home for ex-performers, anyone associated with the theatre, really. So I had some lovely chats with some dancers and some singers who now live at Brinsworth House, and had the great pleasure of entertaining them with a bit of a sing-along, with a bit of a knees up, and they all had a lot of fun. So it was nice to be back, though I had to have my pokey test before I went in, and it was just so lovely to perform for not that you guys aren't live, but you know what I mean. To be able to perform to a real audience in front of me was a real treat. So huge thank you actually to Kay Carmen from the Raw Variety Charity for asking me to perform there. And I'll be back in a few weeks' time. So there we go. Hopefully you're all doing well and enjoying the easing of the restrictions slightly. I know we're still quite. Well, I was certainly quite nervous going into town today, and I have my first jab tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to, and then my second one is due at the beginning of August.
I had my second one today.
So Faye is completely done. So I hope you guys are all progressing well with getting your vaccines. And equally, hopefully some of you had some cuddles this week. So, but let us know about those in the comments and tell us about it. This is the lovely community that you've created here at Carradine's Cockney Sing-Along. I'm just rambling on, so we ought to have a bit of a sing-along. Bit of Flanagan and Allen. I did some of this for the Brinsworth House guys today. Here we go then. Toodaloo-ma-loo-ma, toodaloo-ma-loo-ma, toodle-lie. Any umbrellas to fix today? Bring your parasol, it may be small, it may be big. He repairs them all with what they call a pitter-patter, pitter, pitter-patter, pitter, it looks like rain. Let it pitter-patter, don't mind the rain. He'll mend your umbrella, then go on his way, singing toodaloo-ma-loo-ma, toodaloo-ma-loo-ma, toodle-ay. Any umbrellas to fix today? Shine on, harvest moon, up in the sky. I ain't had no loving since January, February, June or July. Ain't no time to stay indoors and spoon. So shine on, harvest moon, for me and my gal. All of Flanagan and Anna's greatest hits. We all know this one, don't we? Underneath the arches, we dream our dreams away. Underneath the arches, on cobblestones we lay. Every night you'll find us tired out and warm, happy when the daylight comes creeping to what? Heralding the dawn, sleeping when it's raining and sleeping when it's fine. I hear the trains rattle by above. Pavement is my pillow, no matter where we stray. Underneath the arches, we dream our dreams away. Last one of these. Strolling, just strolling in the cool of the evening air. I don't envy the rich in their automobiles, or a motor car is phony. I'd rather have Shanks's pony when I'm strolling, just strolling, with the light of the moon above. Every night I go out strolling, and I know my luck is rolling when I'm strolling with the one I love. Oh yes I am, when I'm strolling with the one I love. There we go, a little bit of Flanagan and Allen for you, and something that I performed at Brinsworth House earlier on today. Faye, I can see there are lots of comments. Oh, sorry, I'm knocking the mic. Lots of comments coming in this evening.
Yes, actually, we have a question related to Brinsworth.
Of course.
Were the residents allowed to sing along?
The residents were indeed allowed to sing along.
Oh, nice. I've got a birthday. Shall I hold it?
No, you can do a birthday now.
Oh,
Perfect.
well.
Because I have no other birthdays on my list here this evening.
Well, it's an important birthday. It is a 21st
Woo,
birthday.
21 today.
Dion Lynch has a message in to say Harry Demon's birthday. He works at Mr. Fox.
Hey, Harry.
21st birthday.
21,
so
my
birthday.
word. You're a baby. Harry, hope you're doing very, very well. Happy birthday to you.
And I've got a newbie.
Oh, we got a newbie. My word, congratulations.
Yep.
Wow, what took you so long?
Okay, so there's a story.
Oh, okay.
So this is Susanna Cater's work colleague, Lisa. She's been putting up with Susanna wittering on for weeks, and Susanna's finally broken her down.
Brilliant. That's what it takes. It takes 58 weeks of just breaking someone down to get them to watch. Well, welcome, and hope you enjoy this. Hope it lives up to everything that Susanna has said about the sing-along. Well, fantastic. Actually, of course, Susanna tuning in from South Sea there, and I saw Louise Henderson as well. Hello, hope you guys are doing very, very well. Actually, talking about the seaside, we've got an engagement, which was announced, I think, last week. But Bryony and Fred, regulars Bryony and Fred, have recently got engaged, and they're currently on a trip to Blackpool. Yay! Rainy weekend. In a rainy weekend. I mean, I don't think I've ever been to Blackpool when it hasn't rained. So a little request for Bryony and Fred was a little bit of a little stick of Blackpool rock, a bit of George Formby for you. I'm afraid this one isn't in the songbooks for you, but I'm sure if you know it, you'll be able to sing along. If not, hey, just don't worry about the consonants. Just get the vowels in. It'll be fine. Every year when summer comes round, off to the sea I'd go. I don't care if I do spend £1. I'm rather rash, I know. See me dressed like all the sports, in me blazer and a pair of shorts, with me little stick of Blackpool rock. Along the promenade I stroll. It may be sticky, but I'll never complain. It's nice to have a nibble at it now and again. Every day, whenever I stray, all the kids around me flock. One afternoon the band conductor up on his stand somehow lost his bat and it flew out of his hand. So I jumped in his place and then conducted my band with a little stick of Blackpool rock. It's very sticky with my little stick of Blackpool rock. There we go for Bryony and Fred. And in answer to your question, yes, I do play weddings. There we go. Hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, a wet weekend in Blackpool. And hopefully that... Well, I mean, there's so much to do in Blackpool, even if it is raining. Even you can go on the pleasure beach if it's raining, can't you? And you can go on the beach if it's raining. There we go. There we go. What else have we got?
I've got more shout-outs.
Go on, give some shout-outs, Faye.
Well, talking about engagements, Tracy Appleby sent a message saying... a shout out for Paul Patterson and herself. They got engaged on Saturday. 13 years in the making. So
better late than never. Congratulations, guys.
Yes, definitely. And now, I might have a bit of a bone to pick with Louise Henderson. She has asked... can't talk. She has asked for a shout out to those who are enjoying the return of Eurovision this year. Now, surely this is too discerning a group. But, you know, everyone likes a bit of Eurovision. She was wondering if we can have a bit of Save All Your Kisses for Me. Do you know that?
Oh, no, that's on top of the world. Save all your kisses for me. Save all your kisses.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, honey. Bye. I'm sure I did a Eurovision medley at Brick Lane Music Hall. I can't remember it off the top of my head. We'll have to do a Eurovision medley, making your mind up. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Michael Ball enter Eurovision?
I really don't recall.
Did he do One Step at a Time? Was that Eurovision, or am I getting my...
That might have been.
One step at a time. Gun, gun.
Sounds like Eurovision.
Whoa, yeah, Michael Baldwin. Does anyone remember? I have no idea. I thought it might have been for a Eurovision thing, but maybe we need a Eurovision sing along. So, Waterloo, of course, in there too. And what was
Well, we want Katrina and the Waves. Love Shine a Light.
Oh no, was it Love Shine a Light? Wasn't it?
Love Shine a light in every corner of the world.
Slow clap. There we go. Well, maybe at some point a Eurovision.
Yes, apparently Karen Speller says Michael did do Eurovision,
One
but she's
step
not
at
sure
a time.
about the song.
Goo, goo.
Oh, see, Puppet on a String, Heather Owens commented. That is a classic.
You'll see that. It is a classic indeed.
Classic.
Eurovision medley coming at some point very,
Louise
very
is
soon.
keen on that idea.
Watch this space. So, talking about the wonderful community here at Carradine's Cockney Sing-Along, shout out to the wonderful Richard Lewis. Hello, Richard, one of our regular supporters and sing-alongers from the West Country. He is, as some of you may have seen on the Carradine's Cockney Sing-Alongers group, he's abseiling for charity this weekend. For the Great Western Air Ambulance charity. So yeah, he's throwing himself off a cliff, abseiling down for the Great Western Air Ambulance. So and actually, Richard's great at penning alternate lyrics for things, and inspired by the conversation and a little thread of comments on his post on the sing-alongers, he has come up with alternate lyrics for Rod Stewart's "I Am Sailing" to "I'm Abseiling." So these are in your songbooks. Faye, what page are we on the songbooks?
Oh, that's a good question.
It's
Is it in sequence? Oh, it's
page
on page
7 in your songbooks.
There eventually.
Well, no idea what key. Here we go. I'm trying to play two things. I've got to read the music on this one and the lyrics on the other one. Here we go, all together then. I'm abseiling. I'm abseiling down the cliff face from on high. I'm abseiling, holding tightly as I come down from the sky. I am dangling like a conker on a string. I am fragile, please don't drop me. Don't want to break anything. I want a key change. Can you hear me? Can you hear me from the hilltop far away? I'm abseiling, no more crying. I'll be with you. Who can say last time? Another key change. I'm abseiling down the cliff face from on high. I'm abseiling, holding tightly as I come down from the sky. Sorry, that was very unprepared then, and I don't know. We needed two key changes, didn't we? There we go for Richard Lewis doing his charity abseil at the weekend. Hope it all goes very, very well, Richard. And thank you so much for writing those parody lyrics for us. Faye, have you got anything over there?
Yes. Actually, Helen Chambers has just been saying her good friend Nikki Stevens is the brunette in Brotherhood of Man. I know. So she's asked for a shout out to her, Sandra, Martin and Lee. They were the 1976 winners with Kisses for Me.
Congratulations. What my word, we've got a celebrity audience. There we go.
And we have some other good news as well. So Rose Tomlinson was just giving us a shout to say they've missed the last couple of weeks because they've been in and out of hospital because their daughter Claire had a difficult pregnancy, but she had baby Bertie 6 weeks early. I think it was the weekend. I've written it down. So congratulations.
Yes, and I saw a post in an incubator, mum and baby doing well.
Oh,
that is
yay.
great. That is great news. And well, of course, named Bertie. So I thought we ought to have a little bit of Burlington Bertie from Bow. If you fancy this. Again, I'm afraid this isn't in the songbooks. I didn't get a chance to prep this in. So, but this is one song that I'm prepping for my Wilton show coming up in 3 weeks' time. So if you're coming to that, you will actually enjoy a trio of tramps on Wilton's. I'm singing Burlington Bertie from Bow, Morny Cash's I Live in Trafalgar Square, which some of you know from my previous music hall album, and also I'm Silk Hat Tony, I'm Down and I'm Stony. They built Piccadilly for me. Three downtrodden toffs, really, in music hall. But the last one in that medley is the one William Hargreaves' wonderful Burlington Bertie, and performed and made very, very famous by Miss Ella Shields, a wonderful a drag king, a male impersonator in the music hall. And it goes like this. So this one's for you, Bertie. I'm Bert. Perhaps you've heard of me, Bert. You've had a word of me jogging along, hearty and strong, living on plates of fresh air. I dress and when I am feeling depressed, I shave from my cuff all the whiskers and fluff, stick my hat on and toddle up west. Do you know the chorus? I'm Burlington Bertie, I rise at 10:30, saunter along like a toff. I walk down the Strand with my gloves on me and then I walk down again with them off. Correct, easy paces, without food so long I forgot where my face is. I'm Bert, I haven't a shirt, but if people are well off, you know. Nearly everyone knows me, from Smith to Lord Rosebery. I'm Burlington Bertie from, one more time, I'm Burlington Bertie, I rise at 10:30, then Buckingham Palace I view. I stand in the yard while they're changing the guard, and the king shouts across, Toodaloo! The Prince of Wales' brother, along with some other, slaps me on the back and says, come and see mother. I'm Bert, and royalty's hurt. When they ask me to dine, I say no. I've just had a banana with Lady Diana. I'm Burlington Bertie from Bow. Hey, there we go. Featuring in my show at Wilton's Music Hall next month. A little bit of Burlington Bertie from Bow for the wonderful little Bertie who arrived 6 weeks ago. Oh no, arrived 6 weeks early on Sunday morning. So I'm hopefully he's doing very, very well. And Mum too. Congratulations to you both. Well, to all of you, family too. Faye, what have you got coming in there?
I've got a couple more birthdays.
Go on, because I had no birthdays on my list this evening.
So I have one. Martin Denbacher's Linus was 6 on the 15th of May.
Hey.
And he's off to school in the summer, so happy birthday to Linus.
Happy birthday, Linus.
And Margaret, just check, it's not Margaret, it is Linda Easton's mum, Joanna. She's 84 years young. Linda's going to share this with her tomorrow when she can actually visit. So very happy birthday,
exciting.
Joanna.
Happy
Hope
birthday
you've enjoyed the show.
Well, there we go. Looking at songs for this evening. Sorry, I haven't had a huge amount of time to prep for this evening, what with all the building work that we're having done on the house, and obviously got off to Brinsworth today, so I didn't get a chance to my usual Thursday pre-show kind of sorting out the song list. So we're kind of relying on old favourites, but as promised, there may be a little bit of bunting a little later on. For those of you who have missed it, I know some of the regulars have said, "Oh, we haven't seen the bunting for a while," so I thought we'd get it out. So, but I thought I'd entertain you with another one that I used to do quite a lot. I don't think I've done for a while. This is I'm Henry VIII, I am. You know the chorus. And it goes like this. Oh, this is in the songbook somewhere.
Page 3.
Thank you. You don't know who you're looking at. Now have a look at me. I'm a bit of a knob, I am. I belong to royalty. I'll tell you how it came about. I married Widow Birch, and I was King of England when I tunnelled out the church. Now outside the people started shouting hip hooray.
Hooray!
Thank you, Faye. Said I get down upon your knees. It's coronation day, 'cause I'm Henry I am Henry the Eighth. I am. I got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before, and everyone was an Henry. She wouldn't have a Willie or a Sam. I'm a rightful man named Henry. I'm Henry the Eighth. I am. Now I left the Duke of Cumberland, a pub up in the town. Soon with 1 or 2 moochers I was holding up the crown. I sat upon the bucket that the cartmen think their own. Surrounded by my subjects I was sitting on my throne, when out came the potman saying, "Gone home to bed." Said I, "Now say another word, and off will go your head, 'cause I'm Henry the Eighth. I am Henry the Eighth. I am. I got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before, and everyone was an Henry. She wouldn't have a Willie or a Sam. No, Sam. I'm a rightful man named Henry. I'm Henry the Eighth. I am. Now the undertaker called, and to my wife I heard him say, "Have you got any orders, mum? We're very slack today. I packed up all you'd have 7 for them pearly gates. Let's have a pound upon account for Henry the Eighth." But when he measured me with 1/2 a yard of string, I dropped down on me marrow bones and sang "God Save the King," 'cause I'm Henry the Eighth. I am Henry the Eighth. I am. I got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before, and everyone was an Henry. She wouldn't have a Willie or a Sam. No Willie! I'm a rightful man named Henry. I'm Henry the Eighth. There we go. A little bit of I'm Henry the Eighth. I am. Of course, well known from Herman's Hermits, released in the 1960s. And it was the fastest selling song in the history of the world at that point. It went to the top of the Billboard charts in America. But of course they only sang the chorus, didn't they? So there we go, the verses too. I'm Henry the Eighth. I am. Wonderful old music hall song. Faye, what have you got coming in over there?
Right, I've got a newbie question mark. I think she might be a newbie. Margaret Bond's niece has joined us on the sing-along from America.
Oh, my word.
Hello, sorry, I don't know your name, but hello.
Fantastic. Welcome.
Yeah, indeed. And another shout out. This one's from Alex Jenkins. She's asked us to shout out to Grandma Barbara and to Nicola Bellamy, who Alex is getting to see tomorrow. So just a big hello and have an amazing time. I think it's great. People are starting to see each other and hug their families, and that's wonderful.
That's great to hear. We are moving along. There we go. What was I thinking? Of course, if you like what I do at Carradine's Cockney... I wonder where I was then for a second. If you like what I do at Carradine's Cockney Sing Along, don't forget you can go to my website, carradinescockneysingalong.co.uk, download the songbooks for this evening, or of course you can buy my CDs or other merchandise I've got. We've still got some mugs left. And some tote bags if you fancy any of those. But of course you can also donate to my virtual tip jar as well. There is a tip jar, and I'm grateful for those of you who have thrown donations into that over the last 14 months. So thank you very much for that.
Can I just say you can tell you've been up since 5:30 this morning.
Oh yeah. Oh. For an online networking meeting that started at 6:30 this morning, and I'm just my brain has gone to absolute mush. So please, apologies if I'm just spouting complete and utter nonsense here on the sing along. So there's a reason why I'm focusing on the material that I've done before, because my fingers know it. So there we go. But while we're on that, yes.
I was going to say, I've got a name of Margaret Bond's niece. It's Linda.
Hey, Linda.
Hello.
Nice to see you tuning in from the States. Thank you so much for joining us. We had a request from lovely Han and Henny over there in the Netherlands, regulars of the sing-along. And they requested, because they requested last week, they very kindly requested a song from me. And they've requested songs for Faye and Andrew in the past. But this week, they have requested a song for Marcus, my technical bod behind the scenes. So if we all give a wave to Marcus Reeves, who is in the background, kind of feverishly beavering away. He deals with all the social media stuff while I'm online, and I can't do that. Dealing with messages, often I get messages
through the sing-alongers page or through the Facebook thing while I'm online, which I can't deal with myself. So Marcus is the guy that deals with that, and he's been helping me prep my show for Wilton's as well. So to be honest, Carradine's Cockney sing-along wouldn't be where it is without Marcus. He's been a great stalwart and a great support to me over the last... how long have I been doing this?
Ages.
6 years or so. So thank you to Marcus for his help and support. And it's only right that Marcus has been given a request. I did ask him earlier on, and I jokingly said, would he like me to sing Why Build a Wall Round a Graveyard? Because he hates that song. I don't know what he has a problem with about it, but yeah, he doesn't particularly like that song. So I'm not gonna do that because he might press a button and stop me now. So Marcus, don't go doing that. This was one for Marcus. This is one that he does like, a Charles Coburn hit, based on a true story from 1891. Charles DeVille Wells, a con artist who broke the bank at Monte Carlo. Of course, you all know the chorus to this, and it goes like this. I don't know the introduction. Should we try that one again? I just got here through Paris from the sunny southern shore. I to Monte Carlo went, just to raise me winter's rent. Dame Fortune smiled upon me as she'd never smiled before, and I've now such lots of money, I'm a gent. Yes, I've now such lots of money, I'm a gent. As I walk along the Bois Boulogne with an independent air, you can hear the girls declare he must be a millionaire. You can hear them sigh and wish to die. You can see them wink the other eye at the man who broke the bank at Monte Carlo. I stay indoors till after lunch and then my daily walk to the great triumphal arch in one grand triumphal march, observed by each observer by the keenness of a hawk. I'm a mass of money in linen, silk and starch. Yes, I'm a mass of money in linen, silk and starch. Silk and starch. As I walk along the Bois Boulogne with an independent air, you can hear the girls declare he must be a millionaire. You can hear them sigh and wish to die. See them wink the other eye at the man who broke the bank at Monte Carlo. I patronised the tables of the Monte Carlo hell till they hadn't got a sou for a Christian or a Jew. So I quickly went to Paris for the charms of Mademoiselle, who's the lodestone of my heart. What can I do? When with 20 tongues she swears that she'll be true. Yes, she'll be true. All together. As I walk along the Bois Boulogne with an independent air, you can hear the girls declare he must be a millionaire. You can hear them sigh and wish to die. See them wink the other eye at the man who broke the bank at Monte Carlo. There we go. A request from Han and Henny for the wonderful Marcus Reeves, sorting out all the behind-the-scenes technology here at Carradine's Cockney Sing Along. Thank you, Marcus. Faye, you got some comments and things coming in over there?
I have got a shout out actually. Jane Walton is just plugging the original reenactors market, who've got the first time the live market's going to be on. I'm presuming it's from. I can't. Do you know what? I've been awake too long today as well. That's because you woke me up at 5:30. I'll start again. The original reenactors market has a live market on the 12th and 13th of June. You do need to go to the Torm Facebook page because it's pre-booked tickets so that they can organise the numbers. So there's time slots. But
and that's a Sports Connection in Brighton in Coventry, I think.
Oh really?
I think. Am I right? Is it Brighton? Sports Connection.
But yes.
Up in the Midlands. So fantastic. Well, I'm so glad that the things are opening up, things are going on, but we're still staying safe, aren't we? Yes. Of course, who knows? I mean, regulations at the moment. I mean, my heart goes out. I don't know whether you've seen any of the coverage. Probably, maybe not over the last couple of days of the advice for amateur choirs singing. So the rules from the Department for Culture, Media and Sport are still very, very vague. and seem to be picking on singing. Obviously, we appreciate that singing produces aerosols, and but yes, they even in COVID secure kind of venues for community choirs to rehearse large spaces with ventilation and social distancing. They're limiting it to 6 people. You can only have 6 people. So that rules out indoor rehearsals, really, for amateur choirs, which is a real shame. But fingers crossed, hoping that when the restrictions are lifted on the 21st of June, that amateur choirs can get back to singing together. Though I still think it's probably going to be a way off before we're back in pubs singing. Certainly the regulations at the moment still for pub sing-along stuff doesn't look good. So watch this space, and we'll as things start to open up, fingers crossed we might get back to some sense of normality.
And in the meantime, I shall drink at home.
And we'll sing along at home. You can sing along in your bubble at home, of course. That's not a problem. That's what we're here for on a Thursday evening on Carradine's Cockney Sing Along. Where are we going now? I thought, we talked about the bunting. We haven't had the Wartime medley for a while, for a few months. So I thought we ought to resurrect the Wartime medley and have a little bit of a patriotic sing. Are we in a patriotic mood this evening? Hopefully some people are shouting yes at the other end. Hopefully you are. So here we go. We're going to start with a little bit of a song that was a huge hit for Carol Gibbons and the Savoy Orpheans, the band that played at the Savoy Hotel throughout the Second World War. And it's I'm Going to Get Lit Up When the Lights Go Up in London. When the nations lose their war sense and the world gets back its horse sense, what a day for celebrations it will be. When somebody shouts the fight's up and it's time to put the lights up, well, the first thing to be lit up will be me. I'm gonna get lit up when the lights go up in London. I'm gonna get lit up as I've never been before. You will find me on the tiles, you will find me wreathed smiles. I'm gonna get so lit up I'll be visible for miles. The city will sit up when the lights go up in London. We'll all be lit up as the Strand was, only more, much more. And before the party's played out, then I'll fetch the fire brigade out to the latest upest scene you'll ever saw. Bless 'em all, bless 'em all, the long and the short and the tall. Bless all the sergeants and WO1s, bless all the corporals and their blinking sons, 'cause we're saying goodbye to them all, as back to their billets they crawl. You'll get no promotion this side of the ocean, so cheer up my lads, bless 'em all. Kiss me goodnight, Sergeant Major, tuck me in my little wooden bed. We all love you, Sergeant Major. When we hear you bawling, show a leg. Don't forget to wake me in the morning and bring me round a nice cup of tea. Cor blimey, kiss me goodnight, Sergeant Major. Sergeant Major, be a mother to me. Bit of Flanagan and Allen. Here we go. We're gonna hang out the washing on the Siegfried line. Have you any dirty washing, mother dear? We're gonna hang out the washing on the Siegfried line, 'cause washing day is near. Whether the weather may be wet or fine, we'll just rub along without a care. We're gonna hang out the washing on the Siegfried line, if the Siegfried line's still there. On the farm, every Friday, on the farm, it's rabbit pie day. But every Friday, whatever comes along, I get up early and sing this little song. Run, rabbit, run, run, run. Rabbit, run, run, run. Bang, 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 bang goes the farmer's gun. Run, rabbit, run, run, run. Run, rabbit, run, run, run. Don't give the farmer his fun. He'll get by without his rabbit pie. and just a trifle to spare. You leave that Pennsylvania station about 3:45. Read a magazine and then you're in Baltimore. Dinner in the diner, nothing could be finer than to have your ham and eggs in Carolina. When you hear the whistle blowing 8 in the bar, then you know the Tennessee is not very far. Shovel all the calling, gotta keep 'em rolling. Woo-woo, Chattanooga, there you are. Bit more Andrew Sisters for you. Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. No, 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 don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me till I come marching home. Don't go walking down Lover's Lane with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. No, 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 don't go walking down Lover's Lane with anyone else but me till I come marching home. I just got word from the guy who heard from the guy next door to me. The love keep pestering la 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 and fits you to. I haven't sung this for a while. I'm like, oh, don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me till I come marching home. I really haven't sung that one for a while. Probably since well, I kind of did a lot of it last. Sort of St George's Day VE Day last year. London pride has been handed down to us. London pride is a flower that's free. London pride means our own dear town to us, and our pride it forever will be. Whoa, Liza, see the Costa barrels, vegetable marrows, and the fruit piled high. Whoa, Liza, little London sparrows, Covent Garden Market, where the Costas cry. Cockney fiends mark the beat of history. The street pins a memory down. Nothing ever could quite replace the grace of London town. We'll skip the next one because no one ever knows it anyway. How about this song? A nonsense song. Maisie notes and dozy notes and little lambsy divey, a kiddly divey to you. Oh, Maisie notes and dozy notes and little lambsy divey, a kiddly divey to you. Now if the words sound queer and funny to your ear, a little bit jumbled and jivey, just sing mares eat oats and does eat oats and little lambs eat ivy. Oh, mares eat oats and does eat oats and little lambs eat ivy, a kiddly divey to you. A kiddly divey to you. Here we go. You know the drill. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly. Farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there. And of course, this one. Pack up your troubles in your own kit bag and smile, smile. Let's see you at home. While you've a Lucifer to light your fan. Smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of worrying? It never was worthwhile. So pack up your troubles in your own kit bag and smile, smile, smile. Have you got a handkerchief or a flag to wave? Get those flags waving. I know the Glaciers have got some flags going there. Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. Cheerio, here I go on my wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. With a cheer, not a tear, make it gay. Give me a smile I can keep all the thrilling. There'll be bluebirds over wide cliffs of Dover. Tomorrow, just you wait and see. There'll be love and laughter, peace ever after. Tomorrow, when the world is free, the shepherd will tend his sheep, the valley will bloom again, Jimmy will go to sleep in his own little room again. There'll be bluebirds over wide cliffs of Dover. Tomorrow, just you wait and see. Here we go, bunting time. Land of hope and glory, mother of the free. How shall we extol thee, who were born of thee? Wider still and wider shall thy bounds be set. Lord, make thee mighty, make thee mightier yet. God, who made thee mighty, make thee mightier yet. Last one of these, then here we go. We meet again. Don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Have a banana, keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies glow. Face still going far away. So won't you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song. Big finish then. We'll meet again. Don't know where, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. There we go. And thank you to Faye on the bunting. They were beautifully bunted. I didn't realise we got so much in here.
There is loads.
Were you expecting the pants to come out? I think it's a different set.
Well, I wasn't sure if they would, and I thought it would be amusing.
There we go. Well, Andrew will have to pack that away before we go to bed this evening. There we go. Oh, well, Faye couldn't see all the wonderful, the love of the bunting coming in through the comments there. She's just catching up as she goes back to her seat over there. Well, I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming towards the end of the sing-along this evening. Hopefully you've had an enjoyable Thursday night, as always, in your wonderful, wonderful company. Few things before we go. We have got one more little medley to do before we go, but a huge thank you to Faye on comments. Yay!
Yay, thank you very much. I'm still reading the bunting comments.
There we go. And of course to Marcus Reeves, my technical wizard, dealing with all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Thank you very much, Marcus. Much appreciated. And of course to your very good selves for tuning in, as always, on a Thursday. It's lovely that you can join us. And then we can celebrate your wonderful birthdays and anniversaries and all your wonderful things to celebrate. Births and marriages and engagement. It's lovely to be able to celebrate those with you, and honoured that you're still sharing the time with us here on a Thursday evening. Going forward, we're going to be here for a while yet. Don't you worry, even though stuff is easing up. I know there are lots of people from around the world who are enjoying accessing this material and the sing-along stuff. So don't worry, we'll be here for a while yet. Yes, we need to decide what's going to happen over the summer, I suppose, when things are properly open up. But don't worry, there will be some form of online content going forward. We might go down to once every 2 weeks or once a month. But yes, we'll get to that decision. We're not going anywhere for the next month or so. So don't worry and don't panic about that. As always, thank you so much for those of you who've bought CDs and merchandise on my website. And again, if you're feeling generous and fancy throwing some coins into my virtual tip jar, that'd be much appreciated, considering that my van today got the it's
Death knell.
The death knell. It's very poorly. So yes, I'm looking at buying a new van for all these gigs that I don't have in the diary. So we'll get there. So yes, thank you so much for joining us. And today is a Liza Doolittle Day. I'm not sure whether you're aware. In the wonderful film My Fair Lady, each year on the 20th of May, I should declare Liza Doolittle Day. So today is Liza Doolittle Day. So I thought we can have a few songs from the wonderful My Fair Lady. So we don't have the My Fair Lady medley in this songbook. We have the Cockney Musicals medley, but we've got lyrics for a couple of them in there. So we're going to grab your songbooks, the Cockney Musicals medley. Faye, what page are we on for this?
Sorry, Cockney Musicals, a 10.
Page 10 in your songbooks. We'll start with this one. Happy Liza Doolittle Day. All I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night air, with one enormous chair. Wouldn't it be lovely? Lots of chocolate for me to eat, lots of coal, making lots of it. Warm face, warm hands, warm feet. Wouldn't it be lovely? Oh, so lovely, sitting absolutely still. Cool, blimey, I would never budge till spring crept on my windowsill. Someone's interested on my knees, warm and tender as he can be, who takes good care of me. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely, 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 lovely. This was not in the songbooks. I could have danced all night, I could have danced all night, and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings to the thousand things I've never done before. I'll never know what made it so exciting, when at once my heart took flight. I only know when he began to dance with me. I could have danced all night. Well, I'm getting married in the way. Back to the songbooks. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Born at the stone. Let's have a walk, but get me to the church on time. I've gotta be there in the morning, spruced up and looking in my prime. Girls, come and kiss me, show how you miss me, but get me to the church on time. If I am dancing, rub up the floor. If I'm whistling, whoosh out the door. For I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Kick up a rumpus, but don't lose the compass. And get me to the church, get me to the church. For God's sake, get me to the church on time. Hey, there we go. Sing along and give yourself a round of applause. Thank you so much for joining us here on a Thursday evening. Well, stay safe, look after yourselves, and until next week, show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. I had a little drink about an hour ago, and it's gone right to my head. Wherever I may roam, on land or sea or foam, you can always hear me singing this song. Show me the way to go home. There we go. For those of you who want to join us Carradine's Cockney sing-alongers for a little post-show debrief. Come along and join us over there. Faye and I. Andrew's gone to bed in about 10 minutes. Come along and join us over there for a bit of a chat and post-show. There won't be a long one tonight. I'm absolutely knackered after my early start this morning. So I'll hopefully see you over there. If I don't see you over there, we'll see you same time next week, 8:30 to 9:30 here on Facebook on Carradine's Cockney Sing-Along. Stay safe and we'll see you soon. Thanks very much.